Buddy, this is Rafael Lovato Jr. I'm here with my first black belt, Justin Rader, and I'm really excited to teach you where kind of the direction my guard has gone over the last couple of years. This is going to be a series focused on the cross collar and sleeve grips from your guard, and you know, this is something that I've been playing a lot over the years. It's been one of my favorite guard games for a long time, but I am doing things a little differently these days. All right. Specifically, instead of putting my right hand in the collar, I'm playing with my left hand in the collar, and it's kind of changed some of my attacks, my approach, and really playing a lot of old school style, you know, guard with the techniques and the angles that I'm looking for. But it's giving me so much success, and I'm really enjoying, you know, the way it's all come together, and I'm excited to share it with you guys today. All right. So what I wanted to start with was just sort of the reason behind the left hand in the collar. How did I come to this point? What was the evolution of things? Okay. So, you know, as a lot of you may have seen in my guard mastery series, you know, the hand on the collar is a big part of my guard game, and it sort of started off here a little bit, you know, always right hand in the collar. Okay. I played it a lot in like a sitting up sort of way, like this. If I was on my back, you know, I'd love to work getting into omoplatas and things with it. Omoplata, you know, is one of my favorite guard techniques, and I love working for it here, you know, and it has always been, you know, my focal point of my guard game is to put my right hand on the collar, use it to grab the leg and get underneath into sweeping positions like X guard and things like that. You know, and so I'm sure a lot of you have already seen that inside my guard mastery series. Seen different videos of me teaching with my right hand on the collar. So why now do I like to play with my left hand in the collar? Okay, you know, it's so simple. It's almost surprising that it took me this long to figure it out. But you know, over the years, I started playing a little bit more both sides. Okay, and I could immediately tell a huge difference whenever I played with the hand on the collar on the other side. Okay, here's why. So let's just talk about from a standing up perspective. Let's say that Professor Rader here is standing up, and you know, he's looking to pass. Okay, what is number one kind of pretty clear across the board, no matter, you know, which academy you train in, I am sure that the majority of people, at least more than half, at least more than 50%, if not closer to 80–90%, okay, of everyone inside your school on your team favors passing to the left. Okay, whether they're running that way, okay, crossing their knee that way, you know, the majority of the direction that everyone goes when they want to pass the guard is usually the left, their left side. Okay, so you know, I'm going to get a lot of great benefit from controlling his left arm, okay, and dominating his left arm, keeping his hand off of my leg. All right, now he's not going to be able to control my leg enough to make progress to pass to his left side. All right, so controlling this sleeve over the years became something that I focused a lot more on. Okay, and maybe I was using it with, you know, a pan grip and kind of using it from the bicep, sort of Leandro Lo style. Okay, but then, you know, I've always loved having my hand on the collar because of my ability to break someone's posture and work chokes and pull them into omoplatas and things. So then I you know, started doing a lot more left hand in the collar. Okay, but it was still sort of 50-50. You know, I would do a little bit of right, a little bit of left. And then I got to a point last year where I just said, you know what? It is so much better to play this side that now I pretty much solely do left hand in the collar. Okay? And the biggest reason why is because I'm dominating the hand that he wants to pass to. So that is sort of a defensive perk. Okay? Let's talk a little bit about offense. All right? When someone wants to stand with a knee forward, okay, like a headquarters position from my pressure passing series, all right? A lot of people utilize this sort of posture, okay? And 100%, the same way that most people pass to their left, most people have great muscle memory and instinct, body control, body awareness on their right side to keep their right elbow and right knee connected, okay? So for me to try to play with my right hand and the collar controlling his left sleeve, I don't get any benefit of holding this sleeve whenever it's connected to his leg and he has my collar here, okay? This is a nice wall for him. He is very well protected on this side. I don't have the space to attack the omoplata, okay? Like I said, the omoplata is definitely my favorite offensive technique from the guard. And so, whenever people have this posture and I started focusing on this arm, I just realized, man, it is so much easier to omoplata this side than this side because everyone has better, defense and protection on their right, okay? So as I, get back to your posture, as I dominate this sleeve and I start to work my left hand in the collar, I just noticed that this space was always there, okay? It's rare that people are as good as connecting their left elbow and left knee together as they are on their right. And so I had a lot more success with getting my omoplatas on this side, okay? Just like not even a lot more, just like an exponential amount of success of attacking this side over that side, okay? And then the very last thing I would say is that even if Raider was able to get a nice little angle and come in on me a little bit and try to bring some weight on me, I have a lot of built-in defense, okay? With the fact that I'm controlling that arm already and I have my left hand in the collar, which will become a natural frame for me and keeping his head away, keeping his body away, and me controlling the arm that will eventually need to get to my head, okay, and get head control to stabilize me on a pass. I have a lot of built-in defense here, okay? Whereas if I had my right hand in the collar and Professor Raider got a nice angle on me here, now I don't have the same defense. I'm not blocking that arm, okay? My right hand in the collar is not the arm that I want pushing against his neck, all right? And I can fall behind here. I'm forced to try to turn away and maybe have to give my back and things like that. And so, I don't have the same built-in sort of defensive positioning as I would if I had my left hand in the collar, okay? So, I wanted to point these things out to kind of explain to you why it is that I've made this adjustment and why, I believe in it so much, and I'm, really like playing this heavily from my guard now. So the three main benefits are, A, we're controlling the hand that is the sort of the basis of them passing to that direction. There's no way he's going to pass to his left if he doesn't get his left hand on my leg at some point in time, all right? B, it's easier to omoplata the left arm than it is the right arm, all right? And like I said, this is pretty much the way it is across the board in every school because the majority of people are right-handed, the majority of people pass to their left, all right? And then C, the built-in frame, protection, and the fact that we're controlling that arm that will eventually need to get to our head and do all the work of stabilization. Those are the three main reasons that has led me to play so much left hand in the collar, right hand in the sleeve. And now I'm excited to share with you how I've laid out my game and all my techniques and attacks using this grip game.